Hello, I'm sorry I went over time last time. This is my second part.
I thought my English was bad. In this room, there are a table and a shelf. Kana nai naja ariyamasuka.
棚に何がありますか? What is on the shelf?
What is on the shelf? Pen to inkuja aru samuso. There is a pen in.
ペンとインコがあります? There are pen and ink.
Hanwa doko nai arasamusuka.
本はどこにありますか? Where is the book?
The book. Hanwa tunanai arasamusu.
本は棚にあります? The book is on the shelf.
Watakushi? Watakushi na no hanwa duku nai arumusuke?
私の本はどこにありますか?
Where is my book? That doesn't even sound like that. Oh goodness.
It's not a Latin-based language, you know.
And Anata no kuri na hanwa haku na arimusu?
あなたのきれいな本は箱にあります? Your pretty book is in the box.
Your pretty book is in the box. Okay. Tana na dana haku ja arimusu kai? What kind of the box is in?
棚にどんな箱がありますか? What kind of boxes are on the shelf?
They're on the shelf. Tana na ukui haku wa arimusu. There is a
棚に大きい箱があります. There's a big box on the shelf.
big box on the shelf.
Special thanks to Angela. She's made me so happy. I should probably point out that Angela has a Missouri accent, and so sometimes her vowels get mixed up anyway in English, so I thought it would be interesting to hear her Japanese pronunciation where the vowels are so important. She's also reading directly out of the book, and in the book, instead of watashi, it's watakushi, so that wasn't her fault. She actually pronounced that word properly.
Moving on. Yes, we have time.
Lesson 10. Here is a man. Examples. Koko ni hito ga imasu. Here, man is.
And
Here
this
is
one
a
will
man.
not include
Here are
Angela.
several men. Hito ga imasu. Man is. There is a man. There are several men. Sono hito wa heya ni imasu. That man, he is in the room. The Japanese language makes distinction between living things and inanimate things. For men, animals, and general living things, imasu is used, while for things which do not move, including trees and plants, arimasu is used. This distinction applies in sentences of the above type only. And this is a book, and this is a man, arimasu is invariably used, as kore wa hon de arimasu, hon desu, and kore wa hito de arimasu, hito desu. Keywords: wa, ga, endings for a subject. Ni, in, on, at, and to. Imasu, is, are, am. Imasen, is not, are not, am not. Vocabulary: hito, person, man, woman. Sono hito, he, she, that person. Inu, dog. Mushi, insect, worm. Ki, tree. Niwa, garden, yard. The proper Japanese word for he is kare, but it's not generally used in daily speech as being too literary. Sono hito, that person, is used instead for both he and she. Excelsior! Exercises. Koko ni donata ga imasu ka? Who's here? The call is coming from inside the house. Koko ni Smith-san ga imasu. Here's Mr. Smith. He did it in the kitchen with a garden hose. Soko ni nani ga imasu ka? What is there? Soko ni inu ga imasu. A dog is there. Inu wa doko ni imasu ka? Where's the dog? There, obviously. Inu wa niwa ni imasu. The dog is in the yard. Ki wa doko ni arimasu ka? Where's the tree? Who said anything about a tree? Ki wa niwa ni arimasu. The tree is in the garden, because I love roots obstructing my flowers. Niwa ni donata ga imasu ka? Who's in the garden? Niwa ni Kiyoka-san ga imasu. There's Mr. Kiyoka in the garden. It wasn't nice of you to refer to him as a dog. Sato-san wa Tokyo ni imasu ka? Is Mr. Sato in Tokyo? Does Mr. Sato live in Tokyo? Yes, Sato-san wa Tokyo ni imasen. No, Mr. Sato is not in Tokyo. Mr. Sato does not live in Tokyo. Remember your restraining order. Sono hito wa Yokohama ni imasu ka? Is he in Yokohama? What did I just say? Restraining order. So desu. He is. Now leave me alone.
Okay, we're now going on to her lesson 11. And yes, we have time.
Lesson 11. In, on, under. Examples. Kana no ue ni hon ga arimasu. Shelf, on, book, is. There is a book on the shelf, in the plural. Hon wa tana no ue ni arimasu. Book, shelf, on, is. There is a book on the shelf, in the plural. Keywords. Wa, ga, endings for subject. No ue ni, on, upon. Arimasu, is, are, for inanimate things. Imasu, is, are, am, for living things. No ue ni is exactly the English on top of, but arranged backwards. No ue ni, of, top, on. The same is true with no nakani and no shitani, as ni alone may stand for in or on. It depends on the speaker's wish for preciseness to say either tana ni hon ga arimasu or tana no ue ni hon ga arimasu. Vocabulary. No nakani, in, inside. No shitani, under. Todana, closet, cupboard. Umbako, bookcase. Yuta, floor. Todana has been changed for euphonic reasons from totana, door shelf, or door shelves. The same is true with hombako, which comes from honhako, book box. Exercises. Anata wa doko ni imasu ka? Where are you? Watashi wa heya no naka ni imasu. I'm in the room. Hon wa doko ni arimasu ka? Where's the book? Hon wa honbako no naka ni arimasu. The book is in the bookcase. A likely story. Ki no shita ni nani ga imasu ka? What's under the tree? Ki no shita ni inu ga imasu. Under the tree there is a dog. We planted a seed on his grave. Yuka no ue ni nani ga arimasu ka? What is on the floor? I think I stepped in something. Yuka no ue ni todana to honbako ga arimasu. On the floor there are a cupboard and a bookcase. Apparently we had no walls to attach them to, so they're on the floor. Inu wa niwa ni imasu ka? Is the dog in the yard? In a manner of speaking, yes. Iie, inu wa niwa ni imasen. Inu wa heya no naka ni imasu. No, the dog is not in the yard. The dog is in the room. Funny story. Our yard used to be an old Indian burial ground. Sono hon wa honbako ni arimasu ka? Is that book in the bookcase? What, you mean Stephen King's Pet Cemetery? Iie, sono hon wa honbako no naka ni arimasen. Sore wa tana no ue ni arimasu. No, that book is not in the bookcase. It's on the shelf. How could you get that confused? Sono hito wa niwa ni imasu ka? Is he in the garden? Who, the dog? Iie, sono hito wa niwa ni imasen. Sono hito wa anata no heya ni imasu. No, he's not in the garden. He's in your room, waiting to do horrible, unspeakable things to you while you innocently slumber.
Lesson is over. Watch next lesson. I'm sorry I'm being very lazy and stealing other people's lessons. It will stop eventually. Eventually. We work in kanji. Actually, it probably will never